Hello, everybody. It's Skyfall, and welcome back to Persona 3 Portable. Now, I streamed the first part of this game, as you might know, and I am currently playing the female route. Now, I've skipped ahead a few, and I've been asked to head to the command room. 4th floor. Room on the 4th floor. Yukari, Mitsuru, the chairman, and an unfamiliar male student are sitting there.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Between?
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
What about the police?
Unfortunately, the police can't do anything during the dark hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Mitsuru opens the case on the table. A silver gun gleams uncannily from inside.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
You join SEAS to fight the shadows. A voice rings in your head. First social link. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fool Arcana. Now this social link is automatic. You can't do anything to not establish it. Though, you can prevent it from maxing out. Though I'm not gonna say how. You have established the C social link of the Fool Arcana. You may earn an XP bonus when fusing personas of the Fool Arcana. Feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. if you don't know who Igor is, look at the previous Persona games or look at the previous part live. He was introduced then. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of the personas. Social links. Are these the bonds you form with people you meet? You are still tired from your hospital stay. You decided to return to your room. Oh boy. Dark hour. As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence.
Hi, how are you?
Ah, you.
We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
The boy disappeared. Morning. Thanks about yesterday. Akihiko-senpai is injured too, and I was really uneasy about working alone with Mitsuru-senpai. Yeah, Akihiko-senpai was attacked by a shadow on the day that you collapsed too. He said that he injured his ribs a little. Sorry if I mess up some lines. Pretty tired. It's like 8 in the morning again for me where I am. So yeah.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Mitsuru left as soon as she was done.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan! Do I sense some hostility?
Seems that Junpei was listening too.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just... Never mind. Let's go.
Iwatoto strip. Oh!
About earlier, it's not that I don't like her or anything, you know? Oh, I'm talking about Mitsuru-senpai. Why's Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like the poster boy for sexual harassment. You know, last year he...
You continued to gossip all the way back to the dorm. Dormitory, 4th floor, command room. Mitsuru and Akihiko are already here.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Hey, don't feel bad. It happens to all us Persona users. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kinda lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join? It'd be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
So anyway, glad to join the team. That's what I'm here for.
Junpei joins C's.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
Hmm?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The Dark Hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Gekukan High School, front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
The dark hour begins. Yet again.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
So this is Tartarus. You decide to enter the tower.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far, and I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
What? But she's a girl.
Well, she has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two, can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready? That's the spirit.
You decide to go through the entrance. A strange door is sitting in the corner of the lobby.
What's the matter?
The velvet key in your hand is shining. The key fit into the door's keyhole as if it was being sucked in. Heading back, huh?
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power. Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce, but please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. But before I forget, do you recall when I mentioned another resident of this room? Tell me, when you think of this person, what do you see?
Alright, so this dialogue choice here affects who the Velvet Attendant for this route is going to be. Of course, because I'm essentially going for the canon route, well, it's my head canon for Kotane's story. I don't know how many of you guys think this is the case, but we kind of always seem to agree on who the Velvet Attendant is for her time.
I see. Then let's bring him out for a proper introduction.
My name is Theodore, but please, feel free to call me Theo. It's a pleasure to meet you.
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie. That's what you picked to dwell on? Oh, I get it. You're trying to yank my chain here. Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
I didn't seem to see the door.
Yeah, whatever. Come on, let's go.
You can check your own status by pressing the command menu button. Also, as you save your progress by accessing the clock. Also, you can save your progress by accessing the clock to the left of the entrance. Ah, okay. You can also pay money to heal by accessing this clock. Just save real quick. Played for 1 hour. Ah! Here we are. So, as you can see, Orpheus. I awakened to Orpheus during the stream, and currently is level 2 with Bash and Agi. Now, Thebel. The first part of Tartarus I'm going to venture into. Oh, this persona is already equipped. Most of them are weak to Agi, so I'm definitely going to be exploiting Orpheus's ability here. You ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Tartarus. Inside Tartarus.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, You mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Here we go! Let's begin. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around on this floor. Okay, so it's left mouse, WASD to move. Oh, I can talk. I wonder how much Mitsuru-senpai really understands us. I can talk to— oh, whoops. Is this really inside our school? It'll be funny where we are now is in front of our classroom. Ooh, medicine! Watch out, I detect a shadow in front of you. Oh, jeez. Move in and hit it before it attacks you. Press the action button to use your weapon. If you can hit an enemy before it hits you, then you'll have the advantage at the start of the battle.
Takeba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle? The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that? Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
Here we go! So, if I remember correctly, Kaldimas are weak to fire. Yep. There we go.
You attacked the enemy's weak
Here's our
point.
chance for an all-out attack! If you say so.
Not for now.
I summon you!
What a stunning victory!
Ooh, Snuff Soul. There should be a staircase nearby. Did you see it? Staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember it about but please remember about it next time. Okay. I see. There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit in, so try to surprise your opponent and strike first. If you're able to strike the enemy before you are spotted, then you will gain the initiative. On the other hand, if the enemy hits you first, the opposite will occur. Okay. Oh, come on!
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more? Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics. Do you follow? The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
Hang on.
I summon you!
Yeah, they're weak to fire.
Yes! The enemy is vulnerable. Attack!
Oh! I got the dizzy!
Please hit!
Only one more.
Just one more!
I couldn't finish it off.
Yeah, okay. This is why I use direct commands in Persona games.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Persona!
A wisely chosen attack.
Here's our chance for an all-out... If you say so.
Yes.
Keep up the good work.
Ooh, revival be this early? This is sounding good. Another snuff soul. Seems to be another shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully to avoid being spotted, as the map will prove to be quite useful as you explore, so use it often. Good idea.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle? If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details? An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing. You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again, which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up. This strategy is essential to securing victory. However, remember this. An enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea. Now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses. So don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it? Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
Here we go. Ah, rubbish.
Can't lose to him.
Already?
Damn, I couldn't finish it off.
Oh, because it's only a
3 enemies remain.
first time. Oh, okay. Yukari only has Dia.
2 remain. You exploited the enemy's weakness.
Sir.
Attack again.
One of the best
Here's our
parts of this
chance
game.
for an all-out attack.
All-out attack. Here we go. Yes. Doesn't do much damage right now. But, oh. Oh, shuffle time. Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. After battle, you occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the ones shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which have a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on the card you want, then try to pick it. Press the action button when your desired card is directly in front. Where is it? Oh! You drew a card on the persona Pixie. You have welcomed Pixie into your heart. That's how it works. Oh! Yukari's persona Io was leveled up. Strength has increased by 1. Endurance has increased by 1. Hermes! Junpei's persona Hermes is leveled up. Strength has increased by 1. Endurance has increased by 1. Luck has increased by 1. Oh. Medicine. I detect a shadow up ahead. How are you feeling? If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on hand, then ask Takaba to heal you. Use the command menu button to open the menu screen. From there, you can recover HP with skills and items. You can use your friend's skills from there as well, so feel free to do so while keeping an eye on their SP. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, wait! Oh! Oh! Okay. So it shows all the skills of the personas that I have. Is Pixie... yeah. Because I remember in Persona 4, Pixie was of the Magician Arcana for whatever reason. Ah! Gotta work on that.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this? Then, that concludes the basics of battle.
Yeah.
But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
Here we go.
I summon you!
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
Let's go!
Good strike.
Get him!
Crit hit.
Please hit! This thing won't give up!
4 enemies remain. Stay cautious.
We just won't die.
Ah. Hey!
This is not good.
I should have taken the opportunity to...
This is not good.
Yeah. Okay. Damn it.
I summon you!
Yes, excellent attack.
Please hit! I couldn't defeat it!
Check this out.
Hell yeah! Get him,
Two
man.
left! 2 to go!
Let's switch to Pixie.
2 enemies remain. Don't get careless.
Persona! Thanks!
Let's heal Katone. Actually,
Gotta be brave!
yeah.
Only one more.
Just one more! I summon you!
Let's heal Junpei.
Sweet!
1 enemy remains.
Ha! I couldn't defeat it!
Yeah! Ooh. Select the cards after they have been shuffled. Ah! I already got Pixie. That vanishes. Oh? You leveled up. Magic, endurance, and luck has increased by 1. Enemies, strength, magic, and endurance have increased by 1. Oh. That's odd. Usually there are more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you gained some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dawn for today. There should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? Just tell the other party members what you'd like them to do. But if they get too far away, well split up, you'll not be able to use skills or items on them. Be careful of that. Press the sub-menu button to issue orders to your allies. When your party members get too far away, their portrait at the bottom of the right screen will darken and skills and items cannot be used on them. Also, party members may encounter shadows while split up. When they're in battle, you will not be able to change their equipment. You're in charge. What are you waiting for? Issue the order to split up. Press the blah blah blah. Split up. Using this command will instruct your party members to spread out and look for stairs, access points, and items. However, if they are not very strong, they can easily fall prey to the enemy. Be sure to keep an eye on their HP.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
This...
Let's return to the entrance. Oh, medicine! Seems you returned to the entrance.
Welcome back. So, how was it? It must have hit you all at once. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, I'm beat.
That's 'cause you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though, you'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
In any event, by combining your powers with your teams, you're able to stand against the shadows. You feel a bond forming between yourselves. You felt the power of your heart intensify, as if in reaction to the bond between your friends. Rank 2! Yes! The C social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Fool Arcana has grown. Just like Yukari and Junpei, you feel tired as well. You decide that it would be best to return to your room and rest. Well, that was an interesting second episode. We really did well on that, I'd say. Without a doubt, this has turned out to be a really fun game. I'm hoping to make a lot more progress next episode, and hope that you guys join me on my journey. With that said, this is the end of the video, and I'll see you all next time. See you guys!